Hello students, in the previous lecture you have studied about the binomial nomenclature. Rules of binomial nomenclature were initially framed by Linnaeus in his book Species Plantarum and Systema Naturae. The rules were revised by the following nomenclature codes. Now in this uh, video you will see the various nomenclature codes. First is International Code for Botanical Nomenclature, that is ICBN. Then we have International Code of Zoological Nomenclature, ICZN. International Code for Bacteriological Nomenclature, that is ICBN. Then International Codes of Viral Nomenclature, ICVN. Then International Code of Nomenclature for Cultivated Plants, that is ICNCP. Now, what were the rules which were framed by Linnaeus? And the rules of binomial nomenclature are: first, the names are generally written in Latin, and they are written in italics, and they are Latinized or derived from Latin irrespective of their origin. The first word in a biological name represents the genus, while the second component denotes the specific epithet. Both the words in a biological name, when handwritten, are separately underlined or printed in italics to indicate their Latin origin. The first word denoting the genus starts with capital letter, while the specific epithet starts with a small letter. Like in example, Mangifera indica, you see in Mangifera, which is the genus. So in Mangifera, M is written in capital. Indica is the species, and Indica I and the other alphabets are written in small letters. So generic and common names may be same. Example, gorilla, gorilla. Now next we have a taxonomy. So what is taxonomy? The process of classification on the basis of external and internal structure, along with internal structure of cell, development process and ecological information, is known as taxonomy. Carolus Linnaeus is known as father of taxonomy. It provides information according to similarities, dissimilarities, and evolutionary relationships of various organisms. Now, the basic processes for taxonomic studies are: organisms are described on the basis of morphology and other characteristics. The description of characteristics helps in the placement of the organism in various taxa. A new taxon can be framed if the organism is different from the existing taxa. The correct naming of an organism can be done after placing it in various taxon. A new organism can be given a new name after following the standardized rules. Now, here is the comparison between taxonomy and systematics. Now, what is taxonomy? It is related to identification, nomenclature, and classification. And systematics, it is the science of identification, nomenclature, description, and classification. Second point in taxonomy, taxonomic studies are based on rules and principles of classification. And in systematics, systematics is related to unique properties at every level of classification. Now, next we have taxonomic categories. What is a taxonomic category? It is a rank or level in a hierarchical classification of organism. So there are 7 obligate categories and some intermediate categories also. Now, since the category is a part of overall taxonomic arrangement, it is called taxonomic category, and all categories together constitute the taxonomic hierarchy. Now, here is a taxonomic category is shown for plants and for animals also. So for plants, you are seeing the lower level, the lowest level, that is species, then it is genus, then family, order, then class, division, and kingdom. And for animals, you are seeing we have species, then genus, family, order, class, phylum, and kingdom. Now, what is taxon? Each category, referred to as a unit of classification, in fact, represents a rank and is commonly termed as taxon. So the term taxon was introduced by ICBN during 1956. In simple words, taxon refers to a group of similar, genetically related individuals having certain characters distinct from those of the other group. A taxon that includes a common ancestral species and all the species descendant from it is called a clade or a monophyletic taxon. Now, here is the difference between taxon and category. Now, in taxon, you are seeing that is a taxon deals with real biological object, and in a category, you see a category is an abstract term that simply represents a rank or level in classification. Then in taxon, you are seeing taxon may belong to any ranking, and in category, it belongs to one particular ranking. So example is also given. Taxon of human is mammalia, and the category of human is class. Now we have taxonomic hierarchy. The taxonomic hierarchy is a system of arranging taxonomic categories in a descending order. It was first introduced by Linnaeus 1751, and hence it is also known as Linnaean hierarchy. Groups represents category and category further denotes rank. Each rank or taxon represents a unit of classification. So they are seven in number. In descending order, these are kingdom, phylum or division, then class, order, family, genus, and species.